Ria always sat on the last bench. Not because she wanted to, but because that's where life had placed her. Her school uniform was faded, her shoes were 2 sizes old, and her silence was louder than most voices in the class. At home, things were harder. Her father drove an auto. Some days he earned, some days he didn't. Every night, I studied under a dim bulb while my mother stitched clothes for others. Dreams were not discussed in that house. Survival was. One afternoon, the teacher asked a simple question. Who here wants to become something big? Hands shot up, doctors, engineers, officers. I didn't raise my hand, not because I had no dream, but because I didn't know if I was allowed to have one. Weeks later, the school announced a science exhibition. Each student had to present a project. I had no money for charts or models, but I had something else: observation. I decided to build a water-saving model using discarded bottles, broken pipes, and scrap wires. For 3 nights, I barely slept. My fingers were tired, my eyes burned, but my heart stayed awake. On the day of the exhibition, polished models filled the hall. Colorful, expensive, perfect. I stood quietly beside my simple setup. When the judges reached my table, one of them smiled politely and asked, "Is this all?" I swallowed my fear and replied, "Yes, sir, but this can save water for families like mine." I explained how one drop, reused carefully, could change many lives. The hall went silent, not because the model was beautiful, but because the idea was. That evening, the results were announced. First prize, Ria, the girl from the last bench. I received a scholarship, free education, and something even bigger, belief. Months later, I moved from the last bench to the first row. Not because my clothes changed, not because my shoes were new, but because I finally believed that even someone from the back can rise to the front. And sometimes, the last bench creates the strongest leaders.